All right, we're gonna try take two with this. I hope you guys are having a wonderful July 4th. Man, sounding like I was echoing like crazy. Didn't have my mic on, but Carson Crawford, guys, has been crystal ball to Colorado maybe like a week and a half ago or so. Visited here, I want to say July 20 or June 20th. Decommitted from Texas. Now it's between Colorado and Houston for his services. Top 50 linebacker in the country. We're going to dive into what he brings to the table and why I would love to see him commit here after we had Colby Johnson, Washington State linebacker, commit here just a couple days ago. So let me know your thoughts on Carson Crawford, who your comp is for him, all that. But I think he's a pretty good athlete. Like, subscribe, all that. Maybe Carson will see that. But let's go ahead and get started. We can watch some of his highlights, man. I think that this would be a lot of fun. 91 tackles, 4A football for Carson Crawford this past year. He says he's 6'4", 205, 24/7 has him at 6'3", 215, 34th ranked linebacker in the country. You can see he's got some pass rush moves. He had 4 forced fumbles on the year, which is phenomenal. 9.5 sacks, again, 91 total tackles this year. Carthage went 15-1. And as you can see, I mean, a big time playmaker. He had a touchdown as well, I want to say, or at least one. You just saw it right there. Yeah, fumble recovery and interception, 2 defensive touchdowns, 21 pressures, 17 quarterback hits. So, I mean, he's a guy, as you can see, he can really get after the passer, making a ton of plays in the backfield. And during the state championship, he had something like, yeah, 4 tackles for loss. That's insane on the year. 22 tackles for loss. And as you can see here in just a moment, I mean, yeah, he can provide some offensive chops as well. You can see here providing a nice block at the tight end position. Caught a 26-yard pass in the state championship game as well. So playing kind of like a hybrid wide receiver type of role there on offense. But I think he definitely projects to play defense. And look at that clothesline hit, man. He's pumped up about it. And man, I like how he and Colby Johnson both play. They both play with a nice little attitude. I think they both got the speed to cover sideline to sideline. You could see there was back in zone coverage and then comes up to cover the flat and tackle the quarterback for no gain or a short gain. That's really great. And I think a pretty good athlete. Again, 34th ranked linebacker in the country, a top 100 or rather top 80 player in the country or top 80 player in the state of Texas. So that's awesome to see. And with Colby Johnson committing again just a couple days ago, he would be a really, really nice addition as another developmental linebacker in the front seven. I think that we feel pretty good, maybe about like the top 3 guys that we got right now with Hughes, French, a lot of guys that were able to actually watch practice in person. It would seem to be pretty high on Salter. So we got that 3, but what's going to be developed after that? We got a couple of guys, 3-star guys that are here. That's awesome, but you always want more athletes in the pipeline to develop. And yeah, I mean, look at that pass rush move, dipping the shoulder, getting around the edge. Um, I I think that he's a type of guy that again would probably profile to play more of that 4-2-5 linebacker role in the 4-2-5 defense rather. But you can blitz him. Again, Colby Johnson kind of reminded me of Keaton Wade in some ways. I thought he's a really good athlete, um, probably playing more inside linebacker, and I think that's the same thing for Carson Crawford. I think that he's got the ability to cover. You need that at the inside linebacker position. He can blitz, he can rush the passer, and of course, already with a college ready body in a sense, he'll come in at 215 pounds, 6'3". If he's already there, I bet by the time he's ready for his redshirt freshman year, his freshman year, he's probably around that 220, 225 weight. And, he doesn't need to add too much weight on top of that to be ready to play a linebacker right now for CU. So I would love to see him commit. I have no doubt in my mind that Domata Peko and Warren Sapp are going to be able to continue to bring in really great prospects on the defensive line. And it's always nice to have some guys that you can develop at linebacker here. So again, yeah, top 50 linebacker, 34th ranked linebacker in the country, according to 24/7. Colby Johnson, 6'2", like 195, 200 pounds. So he's a little bit bigger. Um, Great speed. I think Carson has and rated, 88. Colby Johnson, 86 for whatever that's worth. But I think a real good linebacker comes from a winning program at Carthage. That's what you want to see, state champion. And, this is 4A football. So in the state of Texas, they go up to 6A. So he's not just playing like 8-man football, a bunch of kids that aren't going to play college at the next level. He is playing that, which is great to see. And now when you take a look at what he would be adding to for Colorado, let's get to the 5 hard commits that we got right now. Preston Ashley, the blue chip guy, DB. Gavin Mueller, tight end. Colby Johnson, another linebacker. Domata Pecco, athlete, probably more of an edge guy. And then Maurice Williams, another DB. So, yes, let's continue to stack up on defensive prospects. This would be great. Of course, guys, I want commits from all different position groups. But, right now with this crystal ball, with Adam Munster Tiger putting this out, maybe a week and a half ago. This is something that I'm going to expect, that we see Carson Crawford commit alongside Colby Johnson to the Buffs. I would absolutely love that. So, yes, continue to bring in the defensive prospects. I think that this is great. And, let's get that 6th commit. Let's continue to build this thing up, for the Buffs. Again, guys, I know there'll probably be some comments in here about, man, aren't you worried and stuff like that? Yeah, we're a transfer portal heavy team right now. Would I like to have more recruits right now? Yeah, you're absolutely right. But that's just how this program operates. So I would still love to see us get up to like 15 to 20 prospects. That would be great. And getting a top 50 linebacker as part of this class, I think, would be substantial. So y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Let's go Buffs.